Welcome to the new Pathway Platform demonstration, which is our enterprise level platform, jam-packed with features we think care providers will find exciting and useful. So we'll start with the basics, which will be to create your branch. So if your company has multiple sites or multiple job roles and you want to set that up in terms of departments, you can do so through the branches tab. So we can take a look at the branches. You can see Angel Care. This is the company that we're in, and this is their branches under them. You can take a look at the organization chart, and you see Angel Care is at the top level, and underneath that you've got the users that are within Angel Care. The managers are highlighted in bold, and then you've got the sub-departments within Angel Care. You can drop those down to see which users are in them too. You can also have further sub-departments within these companies, and you can split them into day team, maintenance, night staff, or any way you choose. You can actually take a look at that particular branch. You can change its settings. You can look at the users who are assigned to those branches and take a look at some of their courses and how they're doing. So that is the first place that you'd start, by setting your branch structure. Once you've set up your branches, what you want to do next is upload your users. So you can upload them in bulk, or you can add them individually through the users tab. Now, once you add them, you can assign them a user type, you can assign them to the branch that you want them to be in, and you can assign them a job role. You can also assign them groups of courses or automatically enroll them in certain groups of courses that you'd like them to have, and we'll come on to that a little bit later. If we want a closer view at Renata's completions, we can always go to the gradebook, and this will tell you exactly which courses she's completed, which courses she's in progress with, and which courses she's not started. So this is her personal report. You can see the status of those courses, the total time taken to complete them, the score that she got in them, her progress through them, and her enrolled and completion dates. You can even access her certificates through here. And those certificates look a little like this. So this is a typical care tutor certificate for Dementia Care 1, the course. The name of the students at the top. We've got the date they've completed the course on, the grade they got, the learning outcomes and standards, really important to an inspector if they're looking to see what subjects are covered in your training. And we've got the CPD-Accredited point that is attributed to the course, and we've got the expiry dates and serial number for the certificate. We also have our CPD and Skills for Care logos on here as well. From the individual user view, you can also view that learner's courses, so you can see exactly which courses they've been enrolled in. You can change their enrollment status. You can change their curricula status as well. So we can see Renata is enrolled in the Care Home Care Certificate, so this is comprised of several courses. Once she completes all the courses in this category, she'll be able to get that Care Home Care Certificate on the system, which will satisfy the theory element. You can then see the actual certificates that have been attributed to her here, and you can see the groups assigned as well to this learner. Once we've set up our users, what we'll want to do next is assign them their courses. So there's several ways to do this on the site that will make your life really easy. So you can assign them through groups, jobs, audiences, curricula, or learning paths. So let's take a look at groups. Within groups, you've got the ability to add your own group of courses. So what this means is you can specify a certain number of courses that you'd like your learners to have, and then you can assign those exact courses. They will be saved under that group, and then you can just assign those to those learners. So in this group of policies and procedures, we've got 2 courses here, GDPR and effective communication, and then the users we can assign as we go down. We can assign this to the learners here. A really cool feature of the system is that the portal allows you to assign this group as the default system group. So that means whenever a new user is created, they will automatically take this group of courses and be enrolled in this group of courses. A job acts in a similar way to a group, but it is classified based on job role. So we can come here and take a look at the different job roles, you can go in and see exactly which courses are associated with these job roles. So the maintenance job role has Fire Safety 2 and Care of Health and Safety assigned to it. And when you go to the Users tab, you can see who's already assigned to these jobs, and you can continue assigning other users to them. Audiences are another way that you can assign a batch of courses. So you can click on the Audiences tab here. You can see that there's a manager audience set up. So an audience is based off certain rules. So we can take a look and see that this audience is just for this branch and the user type client admin. So if any new client admins get added to this branch, they will automatically be added to the user list. And this is somewhere again where you can assign the courses to that audience, and then somewhere where you can define the users as well. Audiences are also really key when you are assigning training sessions. So training sessions is something that are included in a webinar, and basically what you can do, as an example, you can have a manager audience of all your sites, all of their site managers, and you can have a webinar with just the site managers, and this is where you can set that and assign them to that specific training session, and we'll come on to this a little bit later. Curricula is also a really useful feature of the platform. So this is where you can assign a group of courses that will give the user a certificate on completion of the full group. So this is a care home care certificate that we've set up. This is just going to satisfy the theory element of that care certificate, but you can see it's made out of a few courses here, and you can add this onto the users. You can set rules with the curricula as well to complete at a certain score. With our system, you can also set your own email notifications or reminders through the Notifications tab. So you can customize the way that you want emails to be sent to you. So let's say if a certificate expires, you can actually edit to see when that email will be sent to yourself or to the user or to the course instructors. You can set the time that the email is sent, and you can edit the actual template of the email. Our portal also offers you the chance to upload documents or assets against particular users. So you can take a look at the Assets tab here, and you can see there's a few examples already. So we've got G King, so she's got the asset face-to-face certificate. So this is somewhere where you can potentially set third-party courses or face-to-face training and store their certificates against the users on your system, so it's easily accessible for you, and you can always go in and actually see that yourself. And you can also set an expiry and an issue date for these trainings, or they could be something more akin to a progress log. So this is the care certificate progress log, a mapping document for Renata Holmes. So we can set this here, and this is somewhere where you can come and see and check off how she's doing. Now, what's really useful with our portal, it gives you access to a lot of reporting features. So if you want to see a high-level view on how your training is progressing, you can go to our Reports tab here. You can click on the report that you'd like to see. I'll show you the custom reports that you can make as well. So here we've made a few custom reports, so we can take a look and see the learners in this company who haven't logged in for 6 months. So this is something that you can build yourself, or the system has reports that are ready-made and available for you to take a look at. You can also access a suite of infographics, so we can set your own infographics and take a look and see, again, on a higher level view, how your training is progressing, the participation rates, the training time, the gamification information, course completions information, and maybe the logins. The reporting features are really useful when you want to relay a lot of information quickly.